Hi guys, welcome back to my channel For the Love of Glitter. I am Anna Crossland. Today we're going to be reviewing Morphe x Bretman Rock Babe in Paradise highlighting palette. This palette retails for $29 and it is still available on Morphe's website. And you also do get a fan brush. It is included in the package, so I think that's really cool. For those of you who do not know who Bretman Rock is, he is a YouTuber and he's actually pretty funny. He's really young and he lives in Hawaii, which is what his packaging is all inspired by. Now, something that a lot of you guys don't know is my dad is actually from Hawaii. He was born and raised there, and I do have some family over there. So some of my culture is Hawaiian, so I think it's really cool, and I just think it's a nice little touch. Anything that looks beachy or tropical, I am a fan of. When you receive your palette, you do get it in this nice box. It matches the actual palette itself. It's very pretty. I do not keep outer box packaging, so the fact that the outer box and the actual packaging matches makes me happy because I don't have to be so sad about throwing this away, but it is beautiful. I absolutely love the tropical flowers. He said that it does resemble like a tattoo that he has, and I love the metallic print on it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Here is a closer look at the fan brush that you get. It does have like a bamboo handle and metallic writing that says Morphe x Bretman. And that is Declan. And then here are the hairs. Super soft. I'm really excited to try this out. So I think it was a cool added touch that it actually came with it. I think a lot of people were surprised that they did that because that's not usual with highlighting palettes, but I really like the idea. I dig it. And then last, of course, we still do have the palette, which is beautiful, the reflective metallic writing in it. I guess this was inspired by one of his tattoos. You have the beautiful tropical flowers. It's just, you can tell a lot of work went into designing this and it looks gorgeous. On the back, there is not a picture of Bretman, so that's basically the main difference between the actual outer packaging and then this packaging. So it is magnetic and cardboard. You open it up, there is no mirror, but there is a message from Bretman Rock. It says, "Mahalo for supporting your fave babe in paradise. Growing up on the island gave me a diverse perspective on life that I want to share with you. I hope this palette captures the essence of paradise beauty. Bye, bitch." Bretman Rock. So he says that a lot, so please don't be offended by that. So here are the 6 beautiful highlighters. I feel like some lighter skin tones can get away with this, but I honestly feel like this palette really meets the needs of like medium to darker skin tones, but you could definitely get away with it by cocktailing like lighter shades with some darker shades if you are more fair complected. But this palette really screams like summertime to me, so normally in the summer you have a tan, so that's great. So the first shade we have here is Baby Girl, and this one is kind of like an iridescent light pale pink. This is going to be best for pale toned, and the texture of these are really soft. As you can tell, it's not too powdery, which sometimes a lot of the iridescent-y shades do pick up quite a bit of powder, but you can definitely see the sheen on this. The next shade we have is Vacation. This one is kind of like a peachy... This one's kind of like a peachy champagne color, and this one could be mixed with the first one if you want to make it a little bit lighter, but it is probably going to be a little bit too dark for really fair. Again, that one feels really nice. This would work for my skin tone, I think, but it's really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Third shade is definitely going to be for more medium to dark skin tones, and it's called Mahu. This one is kind of like a golden bronze shade. Here are those first 3 shades swatched. They're really awesome because they're really soft and very metallic, but as you can see in the pan, I swirled my finger in them, and yes, you can see it, but you don't see like a lot of powdery kick up, and I didn't have to like dust off any powder from these swatches, so that is always a huge plus to me when it comes to highlighters. Alright, this bottom one down here is kind of similar to Vacation. Here they are. They look really similar in pan. I'll swatch them side by side so you can see the difference. I think this one's going to be a little bit darker and also more pink toned. I have swatched them, but just one time. This is like more of a first impressions. Again, that feels great. This one definitely looks more champagne-y than Vacation. So there's Vacation. But, there it is. I don't know. Yeah, that one has a little bit more pink to it, I think. This next one is a beautiful rose gold, which will definitely be too dark for me, but I am planning on using this for like an eyeshadow because it looks like a beautiful rose gold color for deeper skin tones. Ooh, gorgeous. This one almost feels softer than all the other ones, but it's a gorgeous rose gold. So if you are fair complected and you're like, what am I going to use all these dark shades for? That would make a beautiful all over the lid shade. These are swatching like butter. Like, look at this. Still, I'm really impressed. Still no like kick up. There was like a fur in there. Still no kick up. It looks really good. Yeah, so just like this looks wet to me. It's just crazy. Last but not least, we have the shade called Shady Bitch, and this is deep, and this is going to be for really darker complected skin tones. I mean, this will work for probably any deeper skin tone. I mean, like, if you're really deep and you've never had a highlighter work for you, again, if you're really fair complected, this would make a beautiful bronzed eye, like a smoky bronzed eye look. So if you're fair, these would be great eyeshadows. Beautiful. So I know I haven't tried this on the face right now, but seriously, there's been no like kick up. Like, I don't know if I can like zoom in even more, or that's out, but I'm just seriously so impressed. There's been like no kick up, just nothing, and they look really wet. They're really soft. They're not like the super, like, they're really soft, but there are some softer highlighters out there, if that makes sense, but they're pretty darn soft. They're not hard pan. It's almost pretty perfect, honestly, because if they were too soft, they probably would be more powdery and fall apart. But these, I'm really impressed by the quality, guys. Like, the quality is really good, and I can't wait to test this out on my face. Plus, the packaging. Today I am wearing Get Laid on my cheekbones. It is super duper intense. It didn't take that much building. But I really do like it. The only one that I find to not be super intense is the Bebe Girl, and I think it's because it is like one of those shifty duochrome type highlighters. I find that a lot of the pink shifty type highlighters have a lot of like white cast to it, and you kind of have to really like blend it out to get more of that shiny sheen to it. But other than that, the other ones all worked perfectly. I find that if you are fair complected, this is probably going to be a reach for you, because a reach is in like how you can use this palette. So Baby Girl would probably work for you, and you could cocktail it with Vacation and Get Laid or a few others. But like I said, Baby Girl's not one of my favorites, so if I were really fair complected, I probably wouldn't get this palette, to be honest. But if you are, like, I feel like I'm still kind of pale. Like, I don't consider myself medium skin tone, but I feel like I can still pull this off. So if you're like from my skin tone to darker, I think that you would really enjoy this palette. The textures I really do like. These are a step up in quality from the other highlighter palettes we've seen from Morphe. And when you swirl it with your finger, you don't get any kick up or any fallout. And that is also really nice. It makes it feel really high end, and for the price, it's a really good deal. So during the close-up swatches, I said there was no kick up, and that is true. But after using the brush on my cheeks, when I kind of took the fan brush back and forth, it did create some kick up, but when I kind of just brushed it downwards, there was no kick up. So that's just something to keep in mind. It applied beautifully even with the brush, but as you can see, well, maybe you can see, the brush is already starting to kind of like just poof out like crazy. So I mean, fan brushes aren't my favorite anyways. I really enjoy like small tapered brushes for highlighters, but it does work, and it is a really pretty brush, and I'll use it. But it's just not the best brush ever. Congrats to Bretman. This is a really beautiful palette. I'm going to really enjoy it. I love the colors. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that like button, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.